What's up, YouTube? This is your boy, Yemily, and I'm back once again, guys. Now, I was doing this yesterday, and I feel like, this game. So we're going. So as you can see, we're at the new build. Two-way crafty three-level dimer. Sage of Jamal Murray. Sage of Steve Francis. Sage of Jalen Suggs. Every player you could possibly think of is a sage of them. 6'5", 190 with a 6'8" wingspan. So it's a lot. You know, as you can see from right there. And it'll go from here. So let's get to it. So originally I completed a shooting goal. So that means I have so much VC to work with here. Speaking of VC, let me exit out real quick. Exit to my court. I gotta do my spins. Look at the fit. I think this game is extremely broken. But there we go. Now here we go. Wizards or Pacers? I'm gonna go with the Pacers. I'm gonna go with the Cavaliers. I'm gonna go with the Sixers. Milwaukee. Chicago. Minnesota. There we go. Golden State. There we go. Man, I need to warm up real quick. I don't want to continue with the story. There we go. And there we go. Get warmed up. I'm gonna get done. As soon as I max them out. Ooh. In a basketball game? Finally get done. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. Hold on. Mega VC bonus. I didn't even BC. Oh my God, Will Chamberlain banner? And a lot of names on that. Alright, so let's get back to my story.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy MP.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. We have some great WCBL action coming your way with the Union Elite taking on Team Ballers. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, this one's going to be a fun one tonight.
And there's some new faces for both of these club teams, a lot of turnover for Team Ballers, and Union Elite has recently added a new face named MP.
And I'm curious about how all the newcomers blend in with the core players who have a bit more experience of playing together.
I mean, look, it's never easy fitting in as a new player. And for a guy like MP, it can be a challenge to find his spot on the team.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots, with Pasco patrolling the paint. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Now here's Moore. It's Pasco up top. Shoots over Robert. Shot's good by Pasco.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
MP up top. Back to Harris. And the layup falls.
There are screens, and then there are Brandon Harris screens. He's got more mass than most. He wipes out defenders and allows a lot of room to be created out of nowhere for a score.
And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
From deep, it's MP. No basket with that shot. He's having trouble finding the range. 1 for 5 so far. Team Ballers trailing. More with it. And it's Bird picking him up. Floats one up. Here's Bertie. Here's Moore. That ball's coming off of Bertie's feed.
That's textbook. Moore got to his spot, and he made the defense pay.
Here's MP. Jacks up a 3. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start. And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
Soft touch off the glass and in.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
Here's Etherington. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Stolen by Bird. To the paint. And it's good for 2.
That's where they want their shots to come from, and that's the passing it'll take.
Here's Team Ballers now. They trail by 6. Pass to Moore to end the run. Scoop to the hoop and in.
Solid
right
work
there,
around the
too.
rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
MP outside. Fires in the triple. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Ooh, oh my God.
Outside, MP. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta.
And that's what's built them this early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the D needs to recognize that. Get out there on those shooters, pronto.
And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming. That's a display of great defense turning into easy offense.
Yeah, what a nice string of events.
Hey, it's a little something for everybody. Great vision by Etherington, spotting those easy shots the defense is leaving out there.
Outside, MP. And Union Elite knocked down another 3.
Their offense has been all about the long-range game.
Oh, obviously. You love the points, and you love how they stretch the defenders.
Now here's Moore. He's got 8 in this one. And another bucket from Team Ballers.
Moore, he's a steady source of offense for this unit.
And Union Elite
Hey,
has
that's what I can
possession.
do.
For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
And the basket by Etherington.
You can tell Etherington is used to fighting for it inside. At his size, he knows those looks don't come easy.
Bird, defended by Bertie. Bird on the wing, returned to MP. Kicks it to Mitchell. Now Harris. And here's MP on the outside. And Bertie pulls it down. Now Etherington.
Like that, I said.
Down low. Now Rodriguez. Brandon Harris with some nice D. And now looking over at the bench for the Union Elite, Coach Weber is one of the more established coaches here in the WCBL.
It's true that Coach can be a bit tough on his players at times, but he knows how to get the most of them. I know a lot of his former players really appreciate the approach he had.
Now Etherington. Right side, Bertie. Moore, guarded by MP. The pick from Pasco. Clock at 6. And Robert with the block.
Well, with his wingspan, Robert is such a good shot blocker.
MP outside. To the middle. A nice shot by Robert.
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
Timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over. MP really making a difference in this one.
Well, the message in the huddle should be very clear. Do not let that player kill us from beyond the arc.
They're getting ready for Union Elite.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's Westerhoff.
Okay, here we go.
Pass to Dykstra. Here's Westerhoff. And Team Ballers miss again. Shot, high post. That one wide left. Here's Dykstra, covered by MP. Pass to Dykstra, beyond the arc. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And here's MP on the outside. Here's Wong, shoots the 3, sends it home from three-point land.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, buries it.
MP outside, and they come right back down with their own three-pointer.
Each team is showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
Summers can't hit it.
In a situation like that, you'd like to see him make the extra pass.
Yeah, Drake, it's
shit,
just not a high percentage shot. It's hurting his team's cause right now.
That's it. Up right there.
Goes back up, and the shot goes in.
And he threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
There's the triple. No good on the buzzer beater. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Union Elite. They lead by 18. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this.